Today we're zeroing in on something really practical in English using going to when you're talking about, your weekend plans.
Right. We've got some material here from a spoken English guide, day 22 specifically, focusing on just that. Future intentions for Saturday, Sunday.
And our mission for you, simple. Get a really solid grip on using going to so you can talk about your weekend stuff confidently. Practical knowledge you can use right away.
Exactly. Think of it as your quick start guide, expressing those decisions you've already locked in for your downtime. We'll break down how it works, look at examples, make sure it clicks.
Okay, let's unpack it then. So the basic function of going to, it signals a plan, right? An intention you've already formed.
Yeah, that's the core idea. It's not just a random thought. It's something you've actually decided on.
The decision comes before you say it.
Precisely. That's the key. Our source has good, clear examples. I'm going to visit my grandparents this weekend. Or she's going to study for her exams tomorrow.
These aren't maybes, they're set.
They're firm arrangements, yeah.
Okay, and this is where it gets interesting, I think. The material makes a point of contrasting going to with will.
Ah, yes. The classic comparison.
Both talk about the future, obviously, but will,
Yeah.
that often comes up for spontaneous decisions, doesn't it? Or promises made right in the moment.
Exactly. The source uses the example, I'll help you with your homework.
Right. That offer, that decision to help, it's made then. It's not like the going to visit grandparents plan, which was probably decided, days ago.
The timing difference is super important for clarity. Going to suggests prior thought. Will can be much more immediate. Understanding that nuance helps you be much more precise about your future actions. It's subtle, but useful.
Definitely. Now, to help make this stick, the source talks about interactive practice.
Right, the active learning part.
It suggests actually saying phrases out loud. Things like, I'm gonna watch a movie on Saturday.
Or, we're going to have a picnic in the park.
They're gonna play soccer in the afternoon. It's about getting your mouth used to forming these sentences, building muscle memory almost.
Absolutely. Repetition helps embed the structure. And interestingly, the source also gives example questions.
Oh yeah, like what?
Like, what are you going to do this weekend? Or are you going to visit your friends? Is she going to attend the concert?
Makes sense, because asking questions is, how you actually have a conversation about plans.
It's not just about stating your own plans. It's about engaging with others about theirs.
Okay, moving on. The source also provides a handy list of typical weekend activities.
Yeah, the common stuff. Go hiking,
Visit family, watch a movie, attend a party.
go shopping, or just, relax at home. The usual suspects.
Things people actually do and talk about doing.
And it shows how to link going to with these. Straightforward examples like, I'm going to go hiking on Saturday.
Or, she's going to attend a party on Friday night.
See how easily it fits. Going to, plus the base verb, lets you clearly state those planned activities.
So we see how it works structurally. What about different contexts? The source explores that too.
It does. First, your own personal plans. The example used is something like, I'm going to start a new hobby this weekend.
Clear personal intention for the near future.
Yep. Then there are group activities.
Right, like planning with friends or family.
The example given is, we're going to organize a community event on Sunday. Shows how it works for shared plans.
But it's not just about plans, is it? There's another use mentioned.
Ah, the predictive use. Good point. Based on present evidence.
The classic example. Look at those clouds. It's going to rain soon.
Exactly. You're not planning for it to rain. Well, hopefully not.
No.
But based on what you see now, the dark clouds, you're predicting a very likely future event. It shows the structure's flexibility.
So it covers intentions and predictions based on what's happening.
Precisely. The context usually makes it pretty clear which one it is. The situation, the words around it. You can normally tell if it's a decision or an observation leading to a prediction.
To sort of demonstrate this in a real conversation, the source includes a little role play scenario.
Yeah, a simple back and forth.
Person A asks, what are you going to do on Saturday?
And person B replies, I'm going to visit a museum with friends. Pretty standard weekend chat.
Then maybe, are you going to watch the football match on Sunday?
Yes, I'm going to watch it at a friend's house.
It just shows how normal and natural this structure sounds in everyday conversation about weekend stuff.
It really does. That quick exchange covers asking and answering using going to perfectly. It reinforces everything we've been discussing.
Okay, and one last thing the source uses to help lock this in. fill-in-the-blank exercises.
Right, the classic practice method. Good for checking understanding.
So you'd get sentences like, I visit my parents this weekend.
Or they have a barbecue on Sunday.
And she attend a yoga class on Saturday morning with the verb in brackets.
And the answers, using our structure, would be,
I am going to visit my parents this weekend.
they're going to have a barbecue on Sunday.
She is going to attend a yoga class on Saturday morning, using the correct form of to be plus going to plus the base verb.
Yep. That kind of active recall really helps solidify the grammar point, makes you actually construct the phrase.
So let's wrap this up, bringing it all together. The main takeaway.
Going to is basically your go-to structure for talking about pre-decided plans, especially for things like the weekend in English.
Yeah, we've seen how it shows your intention,
Yeah.
how it's different from will, and, how it just pops up in normal conversation.
Exactly. Getting comfortable with going to means you can share your plans clearly and understand when others share theirs. It's fundamental.
And the source really emphasizes practice. Try using going to when you think about or talk about your own upcoming weekend.
That active application is key. It takes it from just knowing the rule to actually, using it naturally.
Make a perfect sense.
The more you use it, the more automatic it becomes.
So maybe here's a final thought to leave you with. Think about how mastering even a seemingly simple structure, like going to, can genuinely unlock better communication and connection.
Interesting point. It makes you wonder, what other basic English concepts might actually have more depth, more practical power than we initially assume? Something to mull over.